kama una plan kutumia account anytime soon, lazima ukwe mjanja, because kama hauna ujanja, hii account haitakuserve. It's going to be closed before you even make your first dollar. So lazima ujipange fiti, na mimi nataka kukushow ujanja zenye mimi personally nilitumia time nilikuwa natumia Rev na time yenye nilikuwa natumia Vablio. So na hizi ujanja, you're going to be able to protect your account so that it can serve you for a long time. Now this is specifically for people in Kenya ama hizi countries zenye ziko restricted from using these accounts, because if you just go start using them bila hizi ujanja, trust me, the account is going to be closed. Sawa. So kitu ya kwanza ni payment details. Unajua ndio kitu ya kwanza yenye inafanyaga wanajua this account ina operate from restricted areas. Si ndio? So if you're using a PayPal, let's say a Kenyan PayPal, ama a Ugandan PayPal, ama a Tanzanian PayPal, na hizo countries ziko restricted, then time wanakulipa, they're going to know that this person is from Kenya, this person is from Uganda. So if you're using a PayPal, a local PayPal, there's a way that you can go around it. Now what you do is, kumbuka PayPal inakuwaga inakupatia allowance ya 4 emails, okay? So your primary email, na pia uko na uwezo ya ku-add 3 other emails. So what you do is, anytime that they're asking you for payment details, you're going to give them the associated email address. So let's say maybe your account ilifunguliwa na email address kama kibabaolivia@whatwhat.com. You're going to provide that as payment details, so that anytime PayPal is paying money, it's going to send money to that email address, because PayPal is just an email address. It's the same thing as your M-Pesa number, right? So you're going to give them that email address, and when the money comes, it's going to go straight to that email address. But now here is the catch. That email address, time pesa inaingia, make sure that it is not attached to any PayPal. Let it just hang. So it's the same thing, ni kama uko na SIM card, lakini hiyo SIM card haujaiweka ndani ya simu, okay? Just have that email separately. So when they pay the money, of course, unaenda kupata message in your inbox that money is in your PayPal, in the email address. Then once the money is in the email address, you're going to attach that email address to your PayPal, and money is going to reflect in your PayPal. And as soon as the money isha reflect, utaitoa the email address and let it just hang. So anytime pesa inaingia ndio una attach kwa PayPal, but before that, let the email address just hang, because when the email address iko attached to your PayPal, then it shows the location. So mimi hiyo ndio ujanja ya kwanza enye nilikuwa natumia, and how I came about this, nakumbuka when I was using Rev, like I would build the account to a very high level, and then inafika pale inafungwa. Sasa nashangaa, hii account I have protected it by all means, like nimetumia all the methods kuiprotect, but still the account ilikuwa inafungwa. But I realized later on that hiyo ndio ilikuwa inaniseti, so it's a good way for you to go around that. Ujanja ya pili ni I was using proxies, RDP ama VPN to protect my account or to secure my account, because if you've watched most of my videos, I've explained that most of these accounts are location sensitive. Kwa ufupi, hawezi kuzitumia from certain countries, right? So mimi nilikuwa, anytime I want to access the account, like anytime I want to go pick work, I make sure that I'm logging in nikitumia RDP ama VPN. So mwanzo I used to use the Amazon RDP, which is very easy to install. Like you can just go on Google and see videos on how to install Amazon RDP. But pia kuna time yenye hiyo RDP ilikuwa inanisumbua, so ninge switch kidogo niende kwa VPN premium version kama CyberGhost, and I'm not promoting them, but kuna times zenye nilikuwa natumia hizi premium VPNs to be able to access these accounts. But kusema ukweli, I do not think any of my accounts iliai kufungwa because of IP issues, like kusema ati nilitumia VPN mbaya ama kutumia RDP mbaya, no. For the most part, I just think payment details ndo zilikuwa zina leak, or pia sometimes, like I had explained in other videos, the people who sell us these accounts wao wanatumia the same credentials, wao wanatumia social security number ama mobile phone number the same kufungua multiple accounts. So the time that the account is doing an audit, maybe they realize there are like 200 accounts zenye zimefunguliwa using the same details, and of course that is going to raise the signal na itafanya account ziekwe on hold and eventually zifungwe. Personally, I would recommend that you get a good VPN, a premium one, or you get an RDP or a proxy. Na pia kama haujui kutumia hizi vitu, just go on YouTube and learn. It's very easy, pretty straightforward, okay? And use them to secure your account. Ujanja ya tatu is I always get a new account. And I know that sounds counterproductive, especially since an older account inakupatia access to favorite clients, inakupatia access to high paying jobs, na pia inakupatia access to like more jobs compared to a new one. But mimi personally, I've been working online for a very, very long time. This is the 10th year. So of course I trust in my abilities and I don't mind getting a new account and building it all the way up. Besides, new accounts are usually cheaper compared to older accounts. Now the thing is, the reason why I love new accounts is the fact that ukianza from scratch, you're able to build yourself kwenda juu. But now if you're just a beginner, like you're just getting started and you get an older account, let's say account imefanya kazi for a whole year, clients expect a certain level of quality, and this can be very tricky for a beginner, right? If you're getting an account that has already been worked on for a very long time, na unaichukua hapo, maybe haujui kitu unafanya, maybe you're trying to learn, it becomes very hard for you to maintain the account, and it makes it very easy for it to get closed. Okay, so mi usema like it's better to grow with an account, but this one again lazima ukwe very good at what you do. So if you decide that you're going to get an account yenye tayari ishafanyiwa kazi for a long time, just make sure that you are good at what you do. Like make sure ukipatiwa hiyo kazi you're able to handle, because account ikirealize difference like inconsistencies, then ita trigger some action na account inaweza end up inafungwa. Okay, and I'm not saying that usichukue an account that has been worked on already. I'm just saying make sure that you already know how to work on that account, because a new one at least inakuallow kugrow nayo pole pole. So unaona, but again pia inakuja na disadvantages zake. So you weigh your options and see which one works for you. But me personally, I preferred starting from scratch and building it all the way up. Ujanja ingine ni once you get the account, try to stick to what you know already, because unaweza kufika pale upate kazi mingi kabisa na zinalipa poa, but you have no idea how to go about it. Anza pole pole, stick to familiar grounds, chukua topics zenye you are capable of handling. Kama ni transcription, take files that you are able to transcribe. Kama ni writing, pick articles that you can deliver confidently, because ukiacha tamaa get into the way, like eventually, let us see eventually, sooner than you know, account itafungwa. Because remember I said the account is closed because of many reasons. Inafungwa because ya story ya IP, inafungwa because ya story ya payment, inafungwa because of quality, na pia inafungwa because of timely submission. So if you're submitting poor quality work, ama you're always late when you're submitting the work, unaona, the account is going to be closed. So always make sure that you stick to what you know at first. Like eventually you can try out different things, lakini in the initial stages, pick something that you're confident, like 100% sure unaenda kudeliver quality, because again hizi accounts zina kugrade. Ukisubmit kazi itaangalia na ikupatie kama maybe 4 out of 5. Okay, and if maybe wamesema threshold yao ni 3.5, so upate moja 3, upate ingine 2, upate ingine 4, you see your average inakuja to maybe 3.2, na hivyo ndio una lose your account. So try going with what you know at first, and then later on you can try to broaden your scope. Finally, na hata hii sio ujanja, hii mimi nitakwambia for a fact, usishike account kama haujui kuitumia. Don't buy an account if you don't know how to use it, okay? Unless mtu anakufungulia, then that's okay. Juu hizi account zina cost a lot of money, like they are very expensive. Utapata account ni 60k, 70k, 100k, kuna hata za 300k, na of course zitakulipa poa kabisa, but do not try to buy an account if you do not know what you're doing, kwa sababu hautapata the return on investment. Hiyo account itafungwa. I'm telling you for a fact. Usinunue account kama haujui kuitumia, na tena usinunue account ukisema that I'm going to hire somebody anifanyie kazi. Ni kama tu kufungua salon na haujui kushuka. So unaona, huyo mtu umemwandika kazi akikosa kukuja utafanya nini? Ama huyo mtu umemwandika kazi akishuka watu vibaya, you see eventually you're going to have to close your salon because customers are not going to be happy, right? So that's why I'm saying do not get an account if you do not know how to use it. So kama haujui, take time kulearn, na sio kulearn tu, ikiwezekana work under somebody. Work under somebody for a while for free, ama hata kama anakulipa pesa kidogo, but take time to learn first, and then now once you're confident, now you can get an account. Like hiyo itakusecure tu, itasaidia account ilast for a long time, okay? Na kama uko na mtu mwenye anakufungulia account, then I would say at least you're in luck, because hata ikifungwa they can always try to open another. Okay, that's the best way. They can open another, alafu unaweza kujifunza polepole, no pressure. But hizi za kununua, it can be closed na you might not even realize a return on investment. So be careful. And also I have classes, so if you feel like you want to join in, let me know. I'm going to leave my contacts right here, so just contact me via WhatsApp, then we'll talk more. Bye for now.